Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're wading into the world of online marketplaces, specifically Eldorado.gg. This is a big platform where people buy and sell game accounts, in-game cash, items, you name it. And the core question really is simple. Is this place legit? Or is it, just a scam waiting to happen?
Exactly. That's the mission for today. We've looked at a whole lot of user experiences, platform risks, basically trying to synthesize it all. The goal is to give you a clear verdict on what Eldorado.gg actually is.
Okay, so let's jump right in. What's the headline finding? Scam or not?
Well, the short answer is it's not a scam. It's a real functioning marketplace.
Okay, and how do we know that? What's the proof?
The social proof is pretty strong, initially anyway. If you look at Trustpilot, Eldorado.gg has a solid 4.4 out of 5 stars.
Wow, 4.4, that's pretty high.
Yeah, and it's backed by like thousands of reviews.
Mm-hmm.
So lots of people are using it, and many seem happy.
So it functions. People do get what they pay for, at least sometimes.
Right. The positive reports usually mention buying from trusted sellers. When that happens, things seem to go smoothly. Quick delivery of items, no problems with payment. The system itself seems to work okay under those conditions.
Okay, and I saw something about buyer protection. Does the site offer some kind of safety net?
It does. They advertise buyer protection. Yeah. The source mentioned buyer protection with ads, which is an interesting phrasing.
With ads? What does that even mean? Like, you have to watch an ad to be protected, or is it just marketing?
It's not entirely clear. It might just be how they fund it, or maybe it signals it's not quite an ironclad guarantee, because honestly, this is where things start to get, well, complicated.
Mm. Okay, so it's not all smooth sailing despite the 4.4 stars.
Not at all. The core issue, the thing that came up again and again, is that your experience really depends on the seller you choose.
Right. So the platform itself might be real, but the individual interactions are where the risk lies.
Precisely. And when things go wrong, they seem to go really wrong.
Like what? What are the specific complaints?
We saw reports of accounts being bought and then banned shortly after, or items just never showing up.
Oh, wow.
And maybe worst of all, sellers just vanishing. Like, poof, gone right after they get the payment.
Yikes. So that buyer protection doesn't always help in those cases?
Apparently not reliably. A lot of the negative feedback focused on customer support being slow, unresponsive. People reported real struggles trying to get refunds, even when they felt they were clearly covered by the protection policy.
Okay, so that 4.4 rating starts to look a bit shaky then, if the support fails when you actually need it.
Exactly. It suggests the platform is maybe better at facilitating the transaction than handling disputes when things go south.
Yeah.
Essentially, it feels like they've kind of outsourced the trust and safety part to you, the buyer, to vet the seller properly.
So if someone listening is thinking about using Eldorado.gg, what's the practical advice? How should they approach it?
With caution. Extreme caution, really. The main advice is start small. Don't jump in with a massive purchase. Buy something minor first, something you could afford to lose, just to test the waters.
Right. Test the seller, test the process.
Yes. And meticulously check the seller's rating and reviews before you even think about buying anything expensive. Your own vetting has to be really robust, probably more robust than relying solely on the platform's advertised protection.
Got it. So summing up, Eldorado.gg equals legitimate marketplace, yes. But the risk, it's almost entirely down to who you decide to buy from. You need to do your homework on the seller.
Absolutely. And that brings us to a final thought, something for you to consider. Given that the site does offer buyer protection, yet users still face such difficulty getting refunds when things go wrong, what does this heavy reliance on just checking seller ratings tell us about the real challenges of building trust in these huge decentralized digital marketplaces? Something to think about before you click buy on that high-value digital item.